Hello, thanks for joining us for your 5 News at 6. I'm Darren Bobb.
And I'm Erica Thomas. Since March, the Fort Smith Police Department has saved 11 people from deadly overdoses with the help of Narcan. It's a drug that's supposed to counteract the life-threatening effects of an overdose.
Yesterday, the department saved one of its own using Narcan after an officer was exposed to fentanyl during an investigation. 5 News reporter Bailey Devane has much more now on this drug, which police say is extremely effective.
The Fort Smith officer who was exposed to fentanyl received 3 doses of Narcan, 2 through a nasal spray and 1 through injection. Once Narcan is ingested, it temporarily weakens the symptoms of overdose, keeping the person alive before receiving emergency medical care.
If there's fentanyl residue of some kind at a scene, it's very easy for those contacts to grow more serious.
The Fort Smith Police Department has responded to 188 calls of opioid overdoses since January 2020. Every Fort Smith police officer carries a pack of Narcan nasal spray with 2 doses in their kits in case of unpredictable situations.
We see a lot of heroin overdose, a lot of oxycodone. Those are 2 primary types of drugs that people, when they do overdose, that's what they overdose on. Narcan's very effective at helping get a response out of those types of individual cases.
Last week, the Sebastian County Detention Center used Narcan to save 2 inmates and 2 deputies after they were exposed to fentanyl that had been smuggled into the jail. The jail shared surveillance video of the incident, showing how quickly they had to act to save the inmates and officers once they were exposed.
Both of the inmates were given 4 doses each of Narcan, which is the maximum amount that we can give. At the end of the 4th dose, came back, started breathing on their own, was able to talk, and for all intents and purposes were back to life.
The jail used every dose of Narcan they had that day. Their supply was given to them by Fort Smith Police. In August 2020, Fort Smith Police received a $15,000 grant from First Presbyterian Church to purchase thousands of doses of Narcan. They say they still have plenty in stock for the foreseeable future.
It's just really unpredictable and it works fast.
Without the Narcan, both of the inmates would have been deceased, and possibly worse would have been for the deputies.
In Fort Smith, covering news where you live, Bailey Devane, 5 News.
All right, Bailey, thanks. Narcan can only temporarily relieve symptoms of overdose. If medical emergency treatment isn't received right away, the person could go back to experiencing those intense symptoms.